Your voting choice? Here's your check, so they don't get.
Oh, I don't need a bag for that, though.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. There's usually someone walking the door right when I walk up to the checkout, but that time it was right when I got the change handed to me. I don't know if it's recording or if it's gonna glitch out. Hey, the connection is back. Can y'all hear me? I don't know what just recorded and what didn't record. Or if it skipped from me being inside the building to now being across the street from it. But we're back. Yeah, as I came out of the back door, like where the bathroom is, I was walking out of there, and then that guy with the red shirt was walking up the aisle when I came out of there. And then he was walking up behind me when I got the change handed to me, or like when I was walking away from the register, I mean. He's walking up behind me, and that other lady was walking up behind me at the same time. And then right when they handed me my change, someone was walking in the door. I think someone just closed the car door next to me over there. That's a white car right here at the corner. There's people with a dog at the other corner, so you know. You know, a lot of these cars driving by are stalkers, you know. You know, simultaneous cars at doors, you know. You know, one of them's white, you know. You know, blue and a red car, you know. Probably at the corner of the funeral home, and he was honking. I think the red car was honking. Was he honking at me? Back. Damn, am I back? I hear a plane coming. Is he gonna fly over me? My connection keeps cutting out. My bars drop down to 0. And it was doing that a bunch of times the other day. I don't know if it's everyone's phone's doing that or just my phone. But it seems like a Skynet thing. It seems like they're just killing my connection randomly throughout the day on certain days. Today is one of those days again, I guess. I don't know, maybe everyone that has a Verizon wireless plan The phone is cutting out too, I don't know. This plane sounds like he's next to me. Where is he? Is he next to me right now at the intersection? I don't see him, but he sounds like he's right next to me at a 90-degree angle. Whitey. Whitey. Told you to stop stalking me. Just doesn't listen. He's got gift cards shoved in his ears. This is a peaceful block. I like this. Am I gonna not see any stalkers until I get to the intersection, and then I'm gonna see one right there? That'd be cool if I can make it at least to the intersection. But I probably won't make it past the intersection. I saw a car driving out in front of me at the corner of the house. And the connection cut out right after I had turned my camera behind me at the Whitey. And then it just cut out again for a split second. That was a Domino's car. I see a cop car driving out ahead of me. I turn onto the sidewalk, driving out of the police station to stalk illegally in a law enforcement vehicle. I just see a bunch of other cars that I think are stalking me, and I'm probably right. This car is turning right now. Is he stalking me? This guy just starts talking right when I get across the street. Is he stalking me? This guy is... is someone coughing at the intersection behind me? Are they stalking me? Is this noise over here stalking me? What's not stalking me? I don't know. Out this white car and this guy walking out of this house at the same time. Are they stalking me? It has an 88 license plate. Was it stalking me? This cars driving by as he walks in front of me. Is it stalking me? Are they stalking me? This car is pulling up right now and there's a white truck driving by behind it. Are they stalking me? Has B9 and a 29. It's like B9, 29 something. And I started recording the gang stalkers when I was 29. So, like, I think that's why they did the 29. I don't know. But they still do the 29, even though I'm 30 now. They didn't switch it to 30. They still do 29 and B9 license plates. And that truck is turning in front of me right at this exact moment. And then there's a white car at the other side of it. So I don't know what the 29 is, but they do it. And they do 93 because I was born in 93, I think. Maybe they're just going to do 29 forever because that's when I woke up to the gang stalker matrix or something. I don't know why they do the 29, but they do all day. I don't know why they do the 64, if it's Nintendo 64 or what, but they do that all day. I don't know why this truck is pulling up right when I get across the street, but they do it all day. Tan car. Another car behind me at the exact same time. Just do things like that all day. Just is what they do all day. Military license plate trucks. There might have been a whitey driving behind me at the same time. I don't know. That's a 29 license plate, and I was driving by at the corner of that building. Most times, unless it's like a really busy street, or unless like school just got out and everybody's on the street, it's really busy. It's just, unless it's like that, then it's just empty street, and then synchronized cars, and then an empty street again. And then every once in a while, like that truck, he wasn't really synchronized, so every once in a while I'll see one like that. But for the most part, it's just empty street and synchronized cars. This guy is doing a thing right next to me in the red shirt over there. I just don't hear any sounds over there until I'm right next to him, and then I hear sounds over there. He starts doing things when I walk by him that he could have already done. He could have clocked out by now. Could have got all the work done already. He's gonna wait to do it until I walk by him. Just working overtime, just overworking himself, overexerting himself. You don't have to do all that. type of theatrical show do they have planned and are rehearsing for right now? What's gonna happen right when I get there? Is it gonna be a movie set again? There's a car hitting the lock button, and there's this white car over here turning at the same time. He's turning again when I step on the street in front of me. And yeah, I think he turned out of the VFW parking lot, I guess. And turned in front of me when I step on the street. There's a siren from over there. I guess a fake pullover or something. It just turned off when I started walking again. This white van, like this truck's driving behind me, and this white van and this white SUV drove out at the same time. And then there's a yellow Volkswagen Bug syncing with another white SUV. And then there's a siren right after it goes around the corner. It's probably that same siren that I just heard. He started up when I got across the street, and then he turned off when I started walking again. And then he turned on there again. And then it's even turned off, synced again. What's gonna happen with the siren next? These look like a bunch of stock bots. This definitely looks like stock bots. Looks like stock bots. Stock bots. Stock bots. And I think the siren turned off and then turned back on again at some point. I don't know what's happening with the siren. I stopped paying attention after a while. That's right at the corner. That's a white right behind it. Right at the corner of HealthWorks. This is a white at a crosswalk now, and this is another white at a crosswalk now. At each corner of the crosswalk. This truck is pulling up the park in front of me now. Down the street from me. This car door just closed at the other side of that ramp. And then they're closing the other car door right next to me. The sun was in my eyes. I was trying to see which car it was. This white car looks like a stockhead right now, doesn't it? Doesn't that look like a stockhead? This red truck looks like a stockhead right now. This is a stockhead right now. Got a silver car over here and a black car over here with a B2 license plate. They look like stockheads right now. This is at the bank corner. He looks like a stockhead right now. I think the people with the red shirts up the street went in the building in front of me there when I turned over at him. Something. I don't know. I just kind of tap out after a while and don't. I just can't stay tapped into the stalker game. There's too many stalkers. It's like his car hitting their lock button right there, and then a loud engine sound. Seems like stalker things are happening again. These people just turned the corner right now when I sat down. Were they just standing there waiting to walk out when I got to the intersection or something? Or what? It seemed timed with me sitting down. And there's someone walking out right when they walk in the building, the people that came out when I sat down. And she's got a red coat.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
All right. How about you?
Good, it's beautiful out.
Yeah, it's nice out.
Yeah.
For sure. There's people over there that walked out with their children when she walked by me. These white cars look like whiteys. This car is turning as it drives in front of me. Looks like another stockhead sinking with the whiteys. Yeah, she's right. That gang stalker, the sun's out. She's right about that. It's nice. Look at it. It's beautiful. The sun is finally out. Maybe it'll burn all the gang stalkers off the surface of the earth. That'd be dope. Maybe it'll blind them and they'll all crash into each other. Can you do that, son? Can you blind all the gang stalkers and make them crash into each other? I would love that if you would do that for me. Because they gotta go. They're waste on the earth. They're wasting their own lives. And they're creating a prison planet for their stalkerlings. Well, I don't know right now. I see a lot of cars that look suspicious as they drive by me on the street. I bet if I wasn't sitting here right now, there would be less cars driving by on the street. That's all that I know. There's a white truck and there's a white SUV pulling up, and these people just got out of this car around the same time they're getting in the car. Alright. There's people, like these people just turned the corner over at the intersection, and one had a red coat and was right as the other people in the building, and they're getting in the car at the same time. So it looked like stalker things were happening again. There's people stalking with their children, a lot of them. Multiple different families stalking with their children. In the last like 5 minutes, I've seen like 5 different families stalking with their children. What the fuck is that? Oh, they just came back out again with their children. What's up with people stalking with their children? What's up with that? Why are you stalking people with your children? Why would you do that? What is up with that, dude? Why are you doing this? Stalking with children and sending your children out to stalk. Why are you doing this with your children? Isn't that crazy to do stalker things with your children? Is that crazy to do that? Is that like bad parenting to stalk with your children? Like, I'm not a parent, but isn't that like, you know, people are like, you don't know what it's like until you're a parent. Isn't that like crazy to stalk with your children though? Isn't that like bad parenting or something? I don't know. I don't have any children. Here comes the male guy. He's gonna come up and stalk me, and he probably just did when he walked in the door over here. And it's the same male guy that I always see, and on the one video he's waving and smiling at me as I walk by his car, and he gets in it right next to me. He thinks it's hilarious to stalk people. He probably stalks people with his children when he's off duty. And he thinks it's hilarious to stalk with his children. I don't know if he has any children, but I'm saying if he does, he probably thinks it's hilarious to stalk with his children. Here he is. Here's the guy that thinks it's hilarious to stalk in a mail truck. Let's laugh at him. It's so funny. I don't know what he's doing right now, though. Is he gonna go in the door synced? I don't know. Maybe he's done stalking me forever. That'd be great. This car just hit its lock button, and then this guy walks out with a red shirt right after. Was that synced? I wonder if it's another stalker thing happening as a white truck is driving by right now. I wonder if it's more stalkers stalking illegally and immorally with their children in the car. Which way should I go? It doesn't matter which way I go. There's stalkers all around me in every direction. Like that white truck right now. Which way should I go? Oh, damn. Can't go anywhere. This car just started at a place where they stalked me, and it's gonna back up when I get to the street, right? There's a 555 license plate. It's gonna back up, stalkered up. With her children in the car. It's backing up as I walk by the back of the car. Was that the stalker thing? That I've seen them doing a million times. They do all types of different stalker things. Like driving out when I walk by the back of the car, the back bumper of the car. Or like that one video I did this morning, there was a red truck sinking at one intersection and a blue truck sinking at the other intersection behind me. I think a whitey just drove in front of me, and then this door popped open immediately afterward. And someone was stalking with their child again, probably. This car over here looks like a stalker. I think he's gonna stalk me. I thought it was more black cars. Which one's the stalker? Is it these ones? They're getting out of that car right now, that one that I was talking about. And they're closing the door as I walk in front of the car, and the other car over here has closed the door at the same exact time. The one that was walking out with her child. Her child is closing the door synced, being a good little stalker head. This is a 66 Whitey, and it's driving by here. Well, I guess it's come out and stalk me with your children day. This bus drove in front of me as the white truck drove by me, and I met another white truck at the intersection, and then there was another white truck behind that white truck that looked synced up with the other white truck. Someone just closed the car door over here. It's probably stalking me, and that tan car looked like a stalker. This tan car with the 84 and another car at the exact same time at the corner of the building. And this white truck at the center of the parking lot where they always stalk me at. They love to stalk me at the center of that parking lot. This white SUV stalking me right there. Yup. This truck is turning out over there. He looks like a stalker head. This car is turning right now. It looks like a stalker head. This male guy. And he's sinking with the white SUV at the corner. This has an 86 license plate. Damn, it's all fuzzy. He had an 86 license plate though. This white car is driving through as the light turns red. And this white truck with the 77 license plate looks like a stalker head. And this white truck pulling up right now, this white SUV, look like stalker heads. And the white truck turning behind the white SUV is probably another stalker head. This one. Probably all these white cars are stalker heads. And what's gonna pull up coincidentally with each other? Are they gonna look like stalker heads? Here's a tan car, just saying. Is there gonna be another tan car with it? There wasn't another tan car with it. I don't know what stalker things are happening at this moment, if anything. It looks kind of regular right now. But then, like this truck and these cars pulled up at the same time. I don't know, man. Well, I don't really know right now. It looks regular, as far as I can tell. Which is good. Maybe they're done stalking me forever, right? I think they're done stalking me forever. I don't see 10 white cars pulling up all at once. This white truck just drove up to the intersection right when that drove through. What if I walk up to the intersection? Is something gonna happen? Right when I get there? There's a white SUV and a white truck over there right now. There's a guy walking up. Is he stalking me? It seemed like things were happening when I walked up to the intersection, didn't it? That's what it seems like to me. That car at the front of the traffic had a 55 license plate. And there's two white cars right here. This has a 33 license plate. Tan car driving by the door. Very sneaky, stalkers. Very sneaky. But I still see you. This car is pulling up to turn at this moment. There's another black car right behind it. Seems like another freak coincidence again. I thought it was gonna be a white car. Is this a white gang stalker truck? At the corner of that building? Is this a silver gang stalker car or what? What's going on? It's driving by the center of the street, and there was a snowplow down the street driving by the center of the street. Right behind the other gang stalker. I hope these people up the street aren't stalking me because they also have a child with them. So that would be like the 10th family that I've seen stalking with their children on this video. They're probably about to start their car right when I get to the alley, right? Take off right there. This truck is backing up right here. It has a 64 license plate on this car. With the child in the car. Are they gonna pull off right when I walk by him? I think she might have been like taking a selfie when I walked by her or something, or doing something synced. I don't know. Like I just saw her out of the corner of my eye doing something when I walked by. This truck is driving out behind me right now, stalking me. Engine sound right there. That sounds like a stalker head. The engine sound in the distance. Playing psychological terrorism mind games. Setting off sounds in the distance and close by to me, and driving close by to me and in the distance. Making siren sounds and coughing and doing a whole bunch of stupid shit. Like this white car driving by right at a corner, and this car drove out in front of me at the same time. And then there's two cars pulling up to the intersection to meet at the exact same time as it, from the left and the right. And then there's a white SUV pulling up to the intersection right as it does. The other red truck turns behind it. I was thinking with the silver car. And then the white SUV is coming up to drive by me right now. And then also this one is right now turning as he drives by it. Wow, that was really obvious, right? This truck behind that black car looked like it was syncing up with it. I think it was a silver truck turning with black car. And then this is probably a stalker. And then this is an 86 license plate stalker. And there's probably a stalker driving in front of me with the stalker. And then he's driving by right there like a stalker. And these look like white stalkers. And that's I don't know. This truck coming out of the VFW parking lot looks like a stalker. Looks like he's deliberately driving out to deliberate on me like a stalker. This white truck drove out in front of me when that one pulled up to the intersection. A lot of these cars are just robotically synced up with each other. Like, this is a 66, and this red truck is turning in front of me as the red 66 turns. And then it's gonna meet me at the intersection right now with this. With this stalker head. Is this a tan truck right now? A stalker head? Was my connection going out again? That was just the focus, or what? Are they messing with the focus now? I think they do mess with the focus sometimes. I was syncing with a blue car at the intersection, and then it drove by me right there. Maybe it's just the sun making the focus go out. I don't know what's going on with the focus, but it won't fucking focus. I hear wheels rolling up to meet me. This is a military 64. Military license plate with a 64, bro. Like, that's crazy. Hey, a person who's not robotically synced up, thank God. She didn't meet me right at the corner of the intersection. Thank God. Never thought I would say that, but thank God she didn't meet me right at the corner of the intersection like a robot. It's always good to see. Whenever I see someone that doesn't meet me synced up like a robot, I love it. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like there's hope for the world. And everybody's not a robot with no mind of their own. walking around like a puppet with a hand up their ass. Makes me feel real good when I see that. Those people, I don't know, they might have been regular people too. That's the fucked up thing, is like, I know that's one, it was driving by right there, but I don't know who's not though. That's the fucked up thing. It's like, I don't know who's not, but that was one with a 66 license plate. And this is one, he's a silver truck with the other silver car, and he's got his arm hanging out the window. So I know they're gang stalkers. And he also has a 33 license plate. So I know he was a gang stalker, but I don't know who's not a gang stalker. I see other people and they don't look synced up, but I'm like, am I gonna see synced up later though? Because I might. Just because I didn't right now, or like you might have did something that I didn't see or whatever. And then, like I said, they just always make power tool noises and hammer noises and stuff over there synced, and like yell synced and stuff, laugh synced and whatever. But I don't know if they're doing that right now or not. It's 99. And that other car was in front of me at the same time, I think, and it was at the corner of the building. And this is an 88, and it's pulling up right when the light turns green, and he's a black truck, and that's a silver car. And this guy's got a dog hanging out the back window. Is he a stalker? That has a C3 license plate. Was it a stalker? The light is turning red right now. That's a stalker. That light is a stalker. He has a 33 license plate with the dog. Can't zoom in on the license plates because I'm carrying stuff, but he did have a 33 license plate. I swear on my life that he had a 33 license plate. On God. This is... See the tan car and a white car in front of me as that car drove by me. Seemed like a stalker thing was occurring again. This white truck is probably a stalker head. Is he a stalker head with the white SUV? Is he staring at me like a stalker head? Staring at me with this weird look on his face. Like I'm some type of weirdo. Because I'm out here recording stalker heads instead of being one, like a weirdo. There's a blue truck and a blue car and a red car. And then there's two black cars. This guy's got out of this truck. Is he a stalker? I don't know yet. Hope he's not a stalker. Just recording just in case. But he is opening the truck door right at this moment, so he's probably a stalker. He's staring at me like as he does it too. Like he's looking right over at me. And he just walks up to the truck and opens the door right next to me. There's people walking by about right here. Are they stalkers? Is this white car a stalker? I think, is that car? Oh, is this a stalker with a red shirt? They just closed the car door thing behind me, I think. These people are walking up, getting in the car right now. Are they more stalkers? Well, there is a white car driving by as she opens this passenger side door. This engine sound behind them is probably a stalker up the street somewhere. Being an obnoxious stockhead. And this yellow bug that I always see is across the street from the truck. Hasn't taken off yet, but it's probably gonna meet me at the intersection or something stalkered up like that. Probably gonna do something like that. There's a guy with the red coat and some of the red shirt with him. They got their child with them. And there's a white SUV right now. That was a blue truck and that's a blue car. They look like stalkers. Yeah, they look like stalkers. I think this is that truck that I was talking about. Yeah, they look like stalkers. Oh, these look like stalkers walking out with a red shirt. Another stalker of their child. This guy is walking by at the corner of Ravenwood, kinda. You're gonna get in a car, or is he gonna stalk? Hope it doesn't stalk me. That would be ridiculous if it was another stalker stalking with their child. Starting directly next to me. There was a blue car turning in front of me as a red car drove by me. And then there's the white, there's two tan cars. There's like a gray car. There was a tan stalker though, and that car was at the exact same time as it. Give me a stalker right here again, as always. It's a red car and it's driving by another red car that has a D2 license plate. It seems like another stalker car parked there strategically. Probably is. This white car is gonna stalk me when I walk up to the intersection, right? These people are walking out of a door next to me. I think I heard a lock button right now. Where's the stalker heads? They're late. Is this them? This guy just turned the corner on the sidewalk when that car pulled up. It seemed like stalker hits. Is he gonna be stalker heads again? He just touched his nose when he drove by me in the tan car. Was that a stalker head? Was it another one? A pathetic waste of life upon this planet, wasting their own life